Thanks for staying with us. So still on the demolition of the House of Assembly in Rivers State, we would like to hear from the people of Rivers what their thoughts are on what is going on right now in Rivers State. And you can also join the conversation and call us on 081-076-41679 and 090-241-63440. So I personally would like to have the government or the governor, as the case may be, make a statement on what is actually going on. We'd like to know who has ordered this demolition and to what end, to what purpose, how does it affect us economically or not. The people must begin to ask some of these questions so that you hold people accountable. If there is any form of fracas between the political parties, that shouldn't affect our economy in any way. This is not the time that we lay wastage because some factions are not pleased or some factions are not happy. We should be able to separate that political intrigues from governing the people and things that will affect the people directly. Because after this demolition, the worst part of it is when they want to build another one, we'll be hearing billions flying here and there. We need to earmark money for this, we need that. And I also did not see any form of, there was no room for people to take out furniture from the House of Assembly. Or are they telling me that that place is an empty space? They've been using it for a while. It did not burn everything.
I feel
there are
that
sites that the fire didn't touch.
When I want to complain, it's doing me like I am crying more than the bereaved. The people of Rivers State have been quiet. Silence is consent. It means they are okay with what their governor is doing. They are okay with how the governor is choosing to fight what they have termed imposition from political godfatherism. So if people of River State are okay with what is going on in their state and they do not complain, who am I, an Ijebu girl, to start talking about the issue? Why should I complain on their behalf? But I look at it and I feel like it might spread. When we don't deal with something in one state, it becomes precedence. If one governor or a former governor gets away with doing something, then another governor feels like, okay, I can also do this. Another former governor feels like I can also do this. There has been major political instability within Rivers State, which means that there will be no governance in Rivers State. There's no time. What are they going to do?
Yeah,
Who will go and sit down now?
So we speak because we're all Nigerians, and just as you've said, you have family going to Rivers State. We're all Nigerians. We live here, all of us. Does not matter where we're from. You just might have a family member or yourself moving from one part of Nigeria to the other. And the thing is, we want Nigeria to work. As in the case with Ondo State, we saw the intrigues back and forth, and finally, just as the Constitution has mentioned, that is what they are doing. I just feel that there has to be a process where a governor, a sitting governor, is immune, right? He has immunity, but when he leaves office, he should be, that governors are aware that they will be asked to give account and they will suffer consequences of some of the actions that they have taken. So that while they're in office, they'll be very careful how they go about doing some things. Right now, everything is allegations, but I know that it's impossible for the 11 bulldozers pulling down the legislative house to do that without the knowledge, at least, of the governor. This cannot be happening without the governor being aware. And it will be very important to see him come on TV or something to separate himself from what is going on, or give us the reason why he thinks this should be going on. I think this is unfair to Rivers State people. I think it's unfair to the investments that people have made in Rivers State, taxpayers' money. As rich as we may say Rivers State is, there are many communities in Rivers State that are struggling here and there. We've seen them. So monies that should be put towards building and developing people, we're going to be rebuilding structures that didn't have to be pulled down in the first place.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so for me, it's interesting. You know, it's nothing new. With Rivers,
this one is new.
It's like watching Jackie Chan film. You want the boss to win, actor to die, be actor to win. You know, we see drama in Rivers. They bring the movies.
Life and direct.
Blockbusters.
So I'm just wondering if Fubara was so meek as he was projected, a victim of the former governor, he had godfatherism, plaguing him in that state. Who is the strength behind what we're seeing?
This demolition.
Yes, because some people didn't like the former governor. Some nerves were, afraid at the former governor's attitude during governance. So maybe they are giving him the backing now that let's go ahead and deal with him and do this. The only painful thing is that a budget passed by a 4-member house cannot have proper approval. So we will see a lot of court cases. The House of 27 House of Assembly members now disenfranchised and their constituencies disenfranchised. I'm always learning. I'm a law student for life. The new and emerging issues interest me.
Yeah.
I'd like to see how this plays out, what the court says, and how it finally ends. We're learning every day. I'm just, wondering how the House of Assembly members presently are feeling. When this happened in Edo State, where House of Assembly members couldn't even have a house, for long we were shouting.
Yeah, but they did not demolish this one, they just locked it up. This one they demolished.
Anyway,
they did.
Let's take a few comments so we'll wrap up this.
Time Media is saying that the budget presentation will infuriate the presidency. The governor thinks he can fight this battle alone, and that he doesn't think that the governor can last up to 1 year.
Wow.
He also said that he's sure that Uche will definitely hold the conference today or very soon. Another person was replying to me that Rivers people are used to this drama. They're tired.
Yeah, so Olushola James Taiwo says, good morning, lovely ladies. Whereas we, residents and indigents of Rivers, were empathetic with and aligned with Governor Fubara at the outbreak of the cacophony of political gladiators, the latest happening of demolition is highly condemnable and a setback in the episode.
Yeah. All right, that's all we can take on this segment. I hope that the people of Rivers will stand up and fight for their rights. Right.
Who's supporting their rights?
I don't know. They just need to stand up. We need to see some form of standing up so that when other people are fighting for you, they understand that you too are not just sitting down and allowing this to happen in the environment. But that's all we can take on this segment. When we come back, we move on to our Let's Talk. Stay with us.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.